Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Cancer. Hi, it is Queen Jamila. Hello, hello. So, as you guys can see, this is an uploaded video from Facebook. I decided to start doing this like this because my video recorder is down. But I wanted to do the Stalker Unveiled readings for you guys because I feel like a lot of you guys are caught up with your stalker and we need to look a year ahead because the years and years go by and this is just continuing to eat up your life and take your time. Time is currency. Okay, Cancer. So we're going to look at your stalker. We're going to look and see where they're at in 2019 and where is it going to be, because nobody's rest of their life should be about a stalker. Some of you are working with some shadow work or doing some shadow work, but I know that Cancers definitely have a physical stalker. A card just fell out, the Lovers. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Okay. So that card flew out. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below in the video description box. And if you are watching from Facebook, visit tarotqueenjamila.thedivinemommy.com. Okay, for readings and for spell work. Okay. All right, so we're going to call to the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters for the Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. I feel like a lot of you Cancers, just to stop this for a second, you need to go back and probably look more at the Gemini reading, because the Gemini reading was very, very revealing about what the Geminis is dealing with. So some of y'all could be dealing with that same thing. All right. What messages do you have about Cancer stalker? What are they doing in 2019? So you can see this stalker seems to be contacting you in social media. They have very, very negative energy around you. They're attacking your job. Some of you have even had curses put up on you by your stalker. Okay, the cards that you got is the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords. So this is an X. It can be any zodiac sign. It could possibly really be a water sign that you're trying to get away from. Okay, now again, this could be a shadow self. Okay, the Two of Swords does represent things coming to a crossroads. The Six of Coins and the Four of Wands. I feel like a lot of you Cancers are in relationships with people right now that are in fact stalking you. Why somebody would be in a relationship with somebody and stalk them at the same time? This person is trying to figure you out. That's what they're trying to do. This is either an air sign, a water sign, or it could be an earth or a fire. Okay, fire energy, but it's in that order: air, water, earth, and then fire. Okay, so what I mean by that is most of you have a stalker that is also a lover or either an ex-lover. Okay, now some of y'all are parting ways with this person. Some of you guys don't really see a new beginning to that. Okay, but also I feel as though because of certain energies and issues coming from your ex, okay, you guys are having problems with trust in your relationships. Okay, because the Fool card comes up. Let me tell you all the cards you got. You got the Lovers. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the Two of Swords. You got the Six of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. You got the Four of Cups. You got the Five of Coins. You got the Fool card. You got the Magician. And you got the Eight of Wands. Your stalker is definitely using some sort of black magic on you. Again, this could be a lover that is also using black magic on you, which is just creating negative energy within the relationship. They're doing too much. They're doing stuff that they don't have to do. For example, that person's watching everything that you do and they just don't trust you. So it does seem to be a difficult relationship, or you are having difficulties in your relationship since the past. Okay. You definitely, a lot of you Cancers either have current lovers or past lovers stalking you. Okay. The Magician comes up letting me know that they're using some sort of black magic on you. However, the position of the Magician really tells me that this person is going to move on with their life in the month of August. It could either be this month. I'll look at next year in August. It's somebody's going to move on. Stalker's going to move on this month. Okay. I don't know what it is that you guys are doing. I don't know if you're praying or if you're using magic yourself to alleviate yourself of this situation, because it's just causing a lot of problems. It's causing a lot of misunderstandings. Some of you are possibly either you've had hex removals or either a hex has ran its course. We know that some of our stalkers want it to be forever and ever, but this can't be life, and it's not. Okay, Cancer, just to let you know. Like I said, I see two lovers. I see one from the past and one from the current. And I feel like some of you are getting back to the lover in the past, in particular if it's an earth sign. But if you are an earth sign that's watching this, please understand that there's a possibility that you are not going to be the first choice in this situation for Cancer. Okay, please understand that. The Five of Coins comes up. This is where, Cancer seems to be wanting to leave behind the relationships that don't offer anything in return. So this is actually an unrequited. Some of y'all have lovers that it was unrequited and they're coming back and they're saying, I'm ready to love you. Some of you might get back with that person. Some of you have a stalker in social media. It's going to be different. These are general readings, okay? People have their own individual situation, or you can be a Cancer like me that has all situations going on simultaneously, okay? I do feel like a current lover is splitting away from you because they don't trust you because of games and shit that your ex is playing from the past. Okay, but I feel like they're going to move on because they're finally going to get the point this year. Now, a lot of times, depending on how good you Cancers are, just like a person always going to come back to their mama, Cancers are that good. Okay, I want you back. I've actually had people from literally centuries ago trying to come back. And, it's like, yeah, I've moved on. So I know how you guys feel. A lot of y'all do have current lovers stalking you. They're communicating with you that they are doing like this research on you or something, or they're trying to figure it out. So that's why that Two of Swords came up. And Cancers, I understand how you feel because I've actually had my own lovers stalking me before. I think that some of them do that out of insecurity. Some of them do it out of, it could be a hex. Okay, that's one of the hugest hexes that will be put on a relationship to create doubt. So if a magician can take that energy and all that doubt and put it into your relationship, because that's how we do breakup work. Okay, if I were talking to a candle or something, that's what I would be saying to it. I would be using those energies. A lot of times I don't, though. I don't like using dark energies for my breakups. I like using the energy of light, to be honest with you, because some people just don't belong together. Some people don't need to be within a foot of each other, okay? Just to let y'all know. Because it may be toxic, or, you know, it may be a relationship that's going to lead to some kind of disaster. Sometimes people have to learn. But, you know, you got a Magician, so things, you've got to, what I will say is that if you want to move on from this, you're going to have to pay attention to the esoteric knowledge that is being used, which is generally, how do I manipulate? It may not even be somebody throwing cards or doing candles. It's just somebody that's highly manipulative, okay? Spirits, where are you seeing Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Stalker in 2020? I do sense, just in general, a lot of you Cancers having a stalker from a long time ago, and this person just doesn't want to let go, and they are creating negativity in your love life. Told y'all about that sneaky stuff. Okay, let's see where they're gonna be in 2020. All right, so there's definitely gonna be change. The Tower, you've got the Two of Swords reversed, the Devil upright, the Tower, the Page of Wands, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Sun, the Wheel, the Knight of Cups, and the Chariot, but it is in the reverse position. So again, this is where a lot of you Cancers have to make a choice. Now, you do want to make that choice with a clear head. You want to make a conscious decision about what you do. Because like I said, I do get the sense that this is possibly a lover that you may be considering getting back together with, or some of y'all may not have any plans of getting back together with this person, and you're trying to move on. So it is going to wildly depend, but I feel as though with this Devil card coming up, see, this is bondage. This is perversion, maybe even addiction, or maybe dealing with somebody that has addiction, or maybe addictions within yourself. The Tower card comes up. This is where I feel like a significant amount of change is going to happen for next year for your stalker. You've got a couple of different spirit guides here. One of them is screaming in your ear, okay? You've got King of Cups, which is Archangel Raphael, and then you've got King of Wands. Then you've got the Sun. You got the Wheel, okay? You got the Knight of Cups, and then you got the Chariot. It is in the reverse position. I feel like Spirits is saying that you will be able to get past it, because listen, even if they continue to focus on you and you stop focusing on them, unless it's somebody that you can't stop focusing on, because stalkers can come from anywhere. I mean, hell, I've got social media stalkers, and they literally have, in fact, been able to affect my personal life, which is so bizarre, okay? And that's because the Devil comes up in the reading, okay? So I feel as though when we look at the Sun, this is where things are definitely going to get better. I feel like at the moment, this is creating a lot of heartache. You're feeling like you're in bondage, Cancer. I feel like next year is going to bring many blessings and changes. Okay. The Wheel can also represent money. The Wheel can represent blessings. Okay. And you can see these blessings coming in. You can see them. So this is where many of you might be able to move away from your stalker, or either your stalker is going to move away from you. They may not necessarily move on with their life, but it looks like a lot of you are just going to block that person out. That's really what you have to do sometimes, because some people will just stalk you forever. And you can't blame yourself. Like, they'll blame you. Stalkers will blame you. Oh, you're stalking me. That's why I'm stalking you, because then we're just going to stalk. No, This is not your fault. If you are looking ahead, Cancer, and you're not looking back, then you have no responsibility in that. And you're going to realize that in the year 2020, when you move on, they'll move on. Hey, sorry guys. Sorry. When you move on, Cancer, they will move on as well. Now, I do feel like it is going to come to that sort of situation because I feel as though this year there is like a bondage type situation. The sun representing success represents, I feel like in the new year, especially with this Wheel of Fortune coming up, and it may happen before the new year, but I can definitely see energetically you getting rid of this, and I can definitely see love offers. I can see new lovers coming into your life, choices of new lovers, or success in your relationships, because I personally, I'm the type of person to where I will work on a bad situation because I like a challenge. So that's what Cancers do sometimes. That's why we're always laughed at and made fun of, and and stuff like that. Now, the Chariot reverse does say that you need to move on past anything that does not serve your divine purpose. So if a person is in your life and they're not equally yoked with you and they're not moving in, hey, Jacob, sorry, y'all, and they're not moving in the same direction of you, then it's time to move on from them, okay? It is, because what they'll do is they'll create stagnant energy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the camera correct, okay? What they will do is create stagnant energy. And if you have goals and stuff, especially if you're a woman my age, it's like, come on now, I got goals. I ain't got time to be sitting up here, tripping off of this, and then you still tripping off of this. So this is the general advice. What does not serve your divine purpose and does not mesh well with it, then that's what you need to move past. Because there's a lot of plans that I have, a lot of things that I want to do, and I want to make those things a reality. And if somebody in my life is not conducive with that, or they're hindering that, or they're doing something to, disturb that, or they're trying to disorient me and, make me scattered and all of that stuff, which you do have to take control over your own mind. Okay, Jacob, get off of the bed, honey. Sorry, y'all. My son is being a little butt. Yes, okay, because I got my phone on there. So I do see the Stalker moving on in 2020. For some of you Cancers, they may move on either August of 2019 or either August of 2020. Okay, it could be at any time leading up to that, because they've taken enough of your time. The wheel is the time card, okay? It's like, okay, it's like punching a clock. Okay, season's over, bam, and it's right directly up underneath the tower. Feel like it's going to represent internal change within a lot of you Cancers, though, as well. Okay. All right, guys, that is your Stalker Unveiled in 2020. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, add me to your news feed so that you can see when I'm live, because I will be doing live readings. I know I always come to Facebook with some negativity and that's it, but no, I'm going to utilize Facebook for what it's for, which is doing readings. And so I want to increase my views on here too. Also, if you're watching from YouTube, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you guys need to reach me, the link to my website is below. I am offering tarot classes. I am offering witchcraft courses, and I do provide spiritual work to the general public still, because eventually I'm just going to be teaching, and then, I'll just take cases between there. Okay. But anyway, right now I'm still doing that work for you guys, so you guys can contact me for that or readings. Okay. I will see y'all later. Love and light.